again. Today I'm going to use up a few colours that I had still made up in my cupboard. I try not to leave the colours made up for too long now because they tend to go a bit jellyish. We've still got some very, very warm summer temperatures here. So I'm going to use up these colours. They're not exactly matching, but I thought I might do another reverse dip with my table napkin, but this time with just the little puddle paws again to try and make a pattern on my canvas. I have put house paint down as my base and my colours are metallic berry, neon orange, mid yellow and viridian green with a little darker green added to it. And the texture and the paint is not thick, but it's thick enough to go well with a paper napkin. So I'm going to dot the colours now onto the canvas until I've got my desired pattern. Okay, well that's pretty and bright just as it is. So now I'm going to get my gloves on, get my piece of damp paper towel and see what sort of a result I can get. Before I go though, I will just give it a quick torch. There are a few bubbles but not a lot. I didn't make the paint up that long ago because I really couldn't decide what I wanted to do today. So I will now get my gloves on. Right, time to put my piece of paper towel onto the picture. It's a little less wet than I normally do. I dampened it just put less water on, so we'll see how it goes down onto this. There we go. I think in my previous video I had a few issues getting my paper napkin down, and I think it was probably because it just was a little bit too wet. So I'll just make sure that's down properly, and then I'll get my roller so I can give it a bit of a roll some of those air bubbles out. I've got a few this time, so I'm always wary about using the house paint because I worry about it lifting straight off the canvas, because that's what it has done for me in previous attempts with this type of paint pouring technique. So I really want the table napkin to leave some of the white paint behind. Now I'm just going to spray this a little more, as I don't think it's quite damp enough. There's just too much air on there. So I'll spray a little bit more water onto it while it's on there, I think, just to get it to sit properly. That's a lot better. It's quite wet, but it's oh, look at that, it's smudged out the paint underneath. I've never tried doing that before, so Lord knows what I'm going to end up with. But that's what this paint pouring for me is all about. All the experimentation, trying new things, seeing what a difference some ideas can do. So that, I think, had better be pulled, as it's looking quite smudgy already. I'll just get my piece of plastic. There we go, to pop my table napkin onto. Right, and I'm not going to do corner to corner, corner to corner this time. I'm going to do it in one single move instead of the double move that I tend to favour. So, slowly, ever so slowly, lift it off. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty and bright. It's smudgier than I had hoped it would be, probably because I added that extra water to it. But oh my goodness, I'm loving those colours together now that it's actually exposed. But again, a lot of canvas showing because the paper napkin has lifted up the white house paint, so I'm going to have to put the paint on to the canvas. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to add the white paint back onto the canvas again, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. I'll start by showing you what I do, and then I'll go off camera to finish it off. Right, I've put white over the really bare patches. So now I'm just going to give it a little bit of a tilt around. I'm just loving, I'll see if I can bring that up closer for you to see. There are some really nice patches on this of what look like little cells that are defined by the rose colour. They are then embellished out with the orange, and you can see the hints of the yellow in it, which are almost green. The detail is just really, really pretty. But now I'm going to just tilt it a little. I just want to see if I can even the paint out slightly, but I don't want to merge too much of the effect of the pattern, because I'm afraid I'll lose it if I try to do that. So I'll just take it down this way slightly, not too far, and then back again. I don't think it's really going to make any difference, so I will leave that now as it is. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with that. And once again, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.